is your boyfriend lucky to have you? You're fucking your boss. What'd you think she was gonna do? Tell you she cheated?
You cannot out-train a bad diet.
Never believe everything a woman tells you. She will always leave something out. You're always broke because you spend your money on dumb shit every month. If you've only slept with 5 guys, then why was it so easy to fuck you?
What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharp. And welcome to this edition of TSR Live, the 192nd edition of TSR Live, your daily dose of red pill truth, wisdom, and awareness. As I move my mic up here, I gotta get this pre-production stuff tightened down, man. I'm slacking lately here. There we go. Good to see you here. Shamari Henry ran from Instagram. He was just in Instagram, and here he is on the big YouTube channel. Good to have you guys in today. We are presented by HappyHippoHerbals.com, your go-to source for the highest quality and purest kratom on the market. What's going on, Suede Senator? Drakax Gaming says, I was first. Looks like he was. Okay, we got it. You're first. We got you, bruh. Ay, ay, ay. Congratulations, gentlemen. We have cracked 7,000 subscribers on the big channel. 7,000 subscribers. The TSR Towers, we are growing exponentially. Now, we've got more than 7,000 total subscribers. I've got 7,000 on the big channel. I've got like 1,200 on the backup channel. You know, it's basically the same audience, but 7,000 subscribers, guys. That is a hell of an accomplishment. I remember when I had 99 subscribers, and I'm refreshing my phone like every half an hour, or I'm sorry, every half minute, every 30 seconds. And I'm like, man, oh man, shout out to Scream with the $1 super chat. Appreciate that. And here we are now at 7,000 subscribers. I expect to be around 10,000 by the end of Q1. By the end of Q2, I'd like to be somewhere around 12, Q3, 15, and maybe at the end of this year, maybe 20,000 subscribers. It is definitely an attainable goal. Shout out to Eric P. with the $5 super chat. Says, Donovan, if Foles is able to deliver a Super Bowl to Philly, can you see Foles re-signing with Philly, or is Wentz your main quarterback next season? Listen, Nick Foles could go 30 for 30 for 400 yards, throw 6 touchdowns, no interceptions, win the Super Bowl MVP. Carson Wentz is absolutely the starting quarterback next season. Nick Foles is good. He is not Carson Wentz. That's a very good question. I will say this. Nick Foles will absolutely re-sign with Philly. He will be the best backup quarterback in football. And actually, he is the best backup quarterback in football. So it looks as though the Eagles have an embarrassment of riches at the quarterback position. We've got, of course, Carson Wentz, who probably would have won MVP had he not torn his ACL back in December in San Diego, that was in San Diego. But luckily for us, we have Nick Foles, who has done an admirable job. But yeah, the quarterback the quarterback is Nick Foles, or the quarterback is Carson Wentz. It doesn't matter how well Nick Foles does in the Super Bowl. I hope that he does well. If he doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. When Jeff Hostetler won Super Bowl 25 for the New York Giants, guess what? Phil Simms was the starting quarterback the very next season. That's how these things work. Good question, though. Very good question. Shout out to Aaron Askew with the $5 super chat. Says, keep up the great work. I love your show. We love you too, man. Appreciate that. V for Velian says, Foles will perhaps ask for a trade. I don't think so. If he asks for a trade, that's actually advantage Philadelphia. We have a Super Bowl winning backup. Listen, his trade value is as high as it's going to be at this point in time. So who knows? We'll see. I get the idea that Nick Foles likes it in Philadelphia. I don't think he likes being a backup, though. If another team were to call and say, hey, look, Nick, we'll pay you $15 million a year for 3 years to come be our quarterback, I can't see him saying no to that. So we'll see how that goes. It is Monday. Good fucking God. It is Tuesday, January 23rd, 2018. We are broadcasting live simultaneously across 2 YouTube channels, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. 4 platforms, 5 channels. You guys can jump in on my pre-show Q&A live on Instagram leading up to the show. The Sharp Reality, all one word, no spaces, where I can be found on IG if you guys want to get involved with that. Obviously, guys, listen, it's Tuesday night. It is bowling night here at the Towers, which means this show is going to be high and tight. But I've got a good one for you today. We're going to talk about why all women want relationships of consequence with men. Absolutely. And I will get to your questions after the rant. Black Mullet, 40, $10 super chat. Appreciate that. You guys have been very generous this week. I greatly appreciate the support. Definitely appreciate the support. You guys can donate via super chat, like Black Mullet 40 has, Aaron Askew, Eric P, and Scream, or you can donate to my PayPal link, streamlabs.com/Donovan Sharp, streamlabs.com/Donovan Sharp. I'm putting it into the chat now. You can use any debit or credit card or your PayPal balance. 100% of your contribution goes to the show. Listen, if you want to donate via super chat, that is fine with me. But if you want a little bit more bang for your buck, if you want 100% of your donation to come to the Towers, donate through that link. Either way is fine with me. I appreciate all support. Let's go ahead and get to the topic at hand here and talk about the fact that all females want relationships with men, no matter what they say. Today's feminist culture, gentlemen, encourages women to sleep with and fuck as many guys as possible to get it out of their system before settling down with a man who will, in essence, forgive her slutty past and give her the glorious life these entitled bitchy sluts think they deserve. Well, here's the problem. Women who are in their sexual primes are never ready to settle down because there's so much cock out there she hasn't had yet. God forbid, guys, she misses out on getting ass fucked by a nigga with a 13-inch cock so she can tell her friends about the wild ride on the dark side, all right? Sluts are only really ready to settle down when their looks start to fade and they are getting fewer and fewer offers from the men who used to ravage them in their early and mid-20s. Actually, I had a question on Instagram right before I went on air, and he said, give me a second here. He said, it was, from Big K the Truth says, does hypergamy end when a woman hits the wall? The answer is no. Hypergamy, the doctrine of hypergamy states that a woman will consolidate on the highest value men available to her. Okay? Available to her. That is the operative phrase. So that doesn't mean, so when a woman is 30, right? She's not going to be able to fuck the guys that she was fucking when she was 20. She knows this. She would if she could, but she can't. But she will absolutely go after the highest value guys available to her. So women never stop looking for an upgrade. So the answer is no. Very good question. At some point, though, these women start to realize that the party is about to be over. So she goes looking for a beta male, beta schlub, to wife her up, okay, and her used up, blown out pussy while she still has trace amounts of her previously irresistible beauty. Now, another element to this culture is women pretending not to want a relationship, at least the ones in their sexual primes. They post all these witty memes and slogans that say something to this effect. I'm just having fun and going through my slut phase. Right? Like, this is what they all say. Take a stroll through Facebook, and yes, I'm pretty, I'm beautiful, and I know I should be settling down and having kids, but what the hell, I'm only, I'm young, I got plenty of time. So we ask ourselves, well, what's wrong with that? Well, what's happening here, gentlemen, is that women are denying their natural instincts to consolidate on a man of value. This is hypergamy. This is where hypergamy is good. Young, beautiful women should seek out good-looking men of means. High-value men. Shout out to Justin Kudo with the $5 super chat. I told my girl not to bother me when I'm playing Madden, listening to Donovan Sharp, or washing my car. Attaboy, Justin. Keep that bitch in check, man. Hey, I'm listening to Donovan. You go into the other room. Back off. I'll be in there when I'm done. Good call. Appreciate the support. JC, thank you. Females, guys, hypergamy, right? And hypergamy is not a bad thing. This is what females are supposed to do. If there are a male version or a male equivalent of hypergamy, we are designed to seek out the youngest, hottest, tightest women out there. It's the same thing, right? It's not exactly the same thing, but men are looking to upgrade just like women. That's why I tell my woman, you can keep your shit in line or you're out the door, right? Well, females are again, they're designed to seek out the best genes in a man who can also provide her with a good life as well as take care of her offspring. But feminism teaches these women that being a dutiful wife and raising kids is something to be ashamed of. This is what they're telling these women. Women use hyperbolic statements like barefoot and pregnant as a pseudonym for being subservient to a man and being good for nothing but getting fucked and having his kids. Deep down inside, guys, women know that being the mother of a man's child is far from degrading. Baby mamas, of course, notwithstanding. Ironclad proof of this doctrine? Take a look at any single mom's Facebook feed, right? It's, it's cleavage, it's selfie, look at me, this and that and the other, but they take as much pride pretending to be a good mother as they do showing off their big tits, right? Like, there are just as many selfies of them, there are just as many pictures of them being a good mom. And listen, let's call this what this is. Today's mothers are shitty. Mothers are only good moms when they're... Willie Williams, funny motherfucker, YouTuber's got a zillion subscribers. He called it best. These single moms out here they're bad fucking moms. They're only good moms when there's a camera in front of them. They're on their best behavior. Oh, my kid is my life when they're in front of their camera. Right? Oh, I love my kids. Oh, I'm dropping them off at school. Bitch, you don't give a shit about your kid. You give a shit about your kid when there's a camera or a phone in front of you. You ain't fooling nobody. Getting back to this, the flaw in this line of thinking is that women wonder why they're so miserable being sluts. I talked about this yesterday. Women are not designed mentally, physically, or psychologically to sleep around. And so they wonder why they're so miserable being sluts. They're having the time of their lives getting fucked by this nigga or that, right? They're getting fucked by this guy, black guys, white guys, Latino guys. But when they're alone and they are thinking about the things they are doing, there is a level of depression that sets in. And before long, it manifests itself into full-blown anxiety. Guys, it happens every time. This is why 1 in 4 women walking the streets is on anti-anxiety or antidepressants. And honestly, more than 1 out of 4 women needs these drugs just to keep from blowing their brains out. Not being in a relationship, gentlemen, don't get it twisted. It fucks with women's minds. A female who is not in a relationship of some sort is an unhappy female. Whether it's being married, engaged, long-term boyfriend, even a fuck buddy or friends with benefit. Women want the feeling of regular selection by a male to feel complete and validated sexually. No question about it. Women who jump into these quasi-relationships with these bad boys, these players, who know damn well that she's not the only girl he's fucking at the time, are women who want to be in a relationship but don't have any other options. In her mind, it's better to be a side chick than to be alone. That's just how this is. Now, sex is easy to get for women. I've said this before, I'll say it again. All they have to be is there and willing. It's the commitment and the investment in them that they're looking for. And when they reach a certain age, which is round about 30, and they haven't locked down a man yet, it starts to fuck with their minds. Don't let them tell you any different, guys. This is why girls get anxious around 28, 29. Holy shit, I'm 29 years old. I don't have a boyfriend. I don't have any marriage prospects. Mom is breathing down my neck. My friends are looking at me funny. What the fuck? They wonder things like, what's wrong with me? Or am I not good enough? Why don't men want to stay with me long term and so forth? Here's the hard truth, guys. In 2018, we as men, we can live without women. Outside of sex, they can't really offer us anything we can't acquire ourselves. And men don't even need to put up with women's bullshit to get sex these days anyway, legally or otherwise. If we want sex, we just jump on Tinder and voila, insta pussy. Just add water. Women are as unnecessary as they have ever been in human history. Let me repeat that. Women are as unnecessary as they have ever been in human history. Women, on the other hand, cannot live without men. They can't do it. Feminists like to talk all this shit about how the world would be a better place without us. But they know better, because what women want above all else, never mind the fact that men are responsible for the infrastructure of the world, buildings, bridges, the iPhones, technology, creature comforts, the washer, all of that stuff. Like, just go ahead and throw that out. What women want above all else is male desire. To be selected by a man, to be chosen. And if they are not, they lose their fucking minds. They do it. A relationship is always an end game for a woman. I can't tell you how many times I hooked up with chicks who told me from the jump, I'm not looking for a relationship. Oh God, I still don't have my girl voice back. Jesus Christ. Let's try this again. I've hooked up with chicks who have told me from the jump, I'm not looking for a relationship. Right off the bat, I know they're full of shit for two reasons. Number one, women project what they want in a man onto a man. By saying, I'm not looking for a relationship, they believe that they, women, are increasing their value by making themselves unavailable for a relationship, thus making the man try harder to pursue a relationship with her, which is exactly what they want in a man. Women want to earn a man's attention and affection. They want to earn his commitment. They don't want it given to them because they won't value it. Women want to work for a man's attention and affection because they want to know it's worth something. If you just give it to her, she's not going to value it. She's going to look somewhere else. Number two, that I know that they're full of shit when they tell me I'm not looking for a relationship, is our end game is always a relationship. No matter what women tell you, they want to be in relationships. And if she's fucking you, she wants to be in a relationship with you. Okay, you might hook up with a girl, one night stand, never fuck her again, right? But if you are fucking a girl on the regular, in the back of her mind, she wants to be in a relationship with you. Do not let her fool you. Don't let her fool you. She may say out loud that she doesn't, but her subconscious knows the score. Females don't really want to be fucking every nigga on the block. They want to belong to one man. Do not let women fool you, gentlemen, into believing that they have abandoned their biological hardwired objectives to lock down a man of value. These bitches are just grandstanding for feminists, right? To look cool, to look strong and empowered, but behind closed doors in an honest moment, a relationship is what they want more than anything else in the world. And when they don't have it, they are crying themselves to sleep while swallowing a handful of Xanax bars, and they know it. TSR Live is brought to you by Happy Hippo Herbals, home of the highest quality kratom on the planet. Today's strain. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, today's strain is actually Happy Hippo 2. This is a moderate strain. It's actually very similar to Happy Hippo 1. There it is, guys. Happy Hippo 2. The official name, I don't really know what the official name is. I guess they stopped putting the official name on there. But Happy Hippo 2 was actually a really good strain. Put me in a great mood. Now, I overdid it a little bit. I probably took a little bit too much, so I got a little bit of a headache, a little bit of nausea. Do not take too much kratom. And don't worry, no one has ever, you're not going to overdose and die on kratom. If you take too much kratom, you're going to either get really sleepy, you're going to throw it up, or both. So don't worry about that. But Happy Hippo 2 is a very good strain, medium strain. Just make sure you don't overdo it. I would say anywhere between 3 and 6 grams per day, and you're good to go. So again, if you're looking for an energy boost, looking to be productive, buy Happy Hippo Kratom through my affiliate link in the description, and you will be supporting the show at no cost to you. You guys can follow me on Twitter at Donovan_Sharp, like my Facebook page, TSR Live with Donovan Sharp, and you can add me as well. Just do a quick search for Donovan Sharp. The Sharp Reality, all one word, no spaces, is where you can find me on Instagram. You can find the TSR Archive on SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher, the Google Play app on your mobile device, and of course right here on YouTube. For all things Donovan Sharp, go to donovansharp.com. There you will find the TSR Archive, every episode from the beginning, which includes Sharp Shorts, TSR Sports Talk, the Sharp Reality, and of course all now 192 editions of TSR Live. You can also access all of the columns that I've written for Return of Kings and Negromanosphere.com under the Articles tab. Between the two sites since 2013, I have better than 170 articles posted between the two. O'Shea Duke Jackson and I are currently working on 2 ebooks. Count them, 2 ebooks. And the one that's coming out next is Why Men Should Stop Helping Women, which will be a good one. And he's probably going to kick my ass for this, but we're thinking about a second one. And we're thinking about entitling it How to Overcome Being Raised by a Single Mother. Woo! Man, oh man. Bitches are going to put out a hit on your boy. Stay tuned. Be sure to sign up for the TSR newsletter to keep up with the show. The weekly newsletter will review the previous week's episodes, keep you updated on upcoming guest projects as well as future events. Just go to the bottom of my homepage, donovansharp.com, plug in your email address, and you are good to go. We respect your privacy, so we will not sell your information, nor will we spam you with a bunch of useless bullshit. If you have questions, comments, show ideas, personal stories you'd like to share, or if you see an article, a video, a blog post, hear a story, or anything else you think would be a great show topic or segment, send those all into donovansharp@gmail.com. That is donovansharp@gmail.com. Yo, Still I Rise says, niggas out here marrying strippers, bruh. Dude, I was fucking a stripper I was fucking a cocktail waitress whose best friend was a stripper. I started fucking the stripper who was engaged to somebody else. Somehow he found out that I was fucking her. This dude sends me this threatening text message. I'll kill you, blah, 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 blah. So I texted this nigga. I said, here's where I live. Here's the car I drive. Here's the license plate. Come and get some. You know what? The motherfucker never showed up. And I bet you he still married her bitch ass. Listen, fuck strippers. Don't marry them. Don't date them. I have fucked many strippers. I have dated more than I care to admit. And I'm Donovan Sharp, guys. I got the tightest game in the West. Every stripper cheated on me. Every one of them, without exception. Do not date strippers. I am here to tell you. I dropped Donovan's Den today, volume 15. Any guy who wants to know how to get exactly what you want out of women, depending upon how you categorize them. One night stand, fuck buddy, friend with benefits, side chick, main chick. There's a difference. Sign up for Donovan's Den. A lot of guys out here don't know that treating a side chick is different than treating a fuck buddy. They don't know that you should never text a friend with benefits nearly as much as you text a woman that you are grooming to be your main chick. They assume that one size fits all. Guys, that is far from the case. You got to understand, different girls in different categories need to be treated differently in order to get what you want out of them without getting got. Donovan's Den volume 15 is going to show you exactly what the differences are in terms of women. Treating them all the same will get you fucked up. $5 a month, Donovan's Den on Patreon. All right, let's do a quick check of the towers here. Obviously, I've got to run very quickly because Big Wute Samaj, good to see you in here. KJ Stinkmeter says, welcome to the Terror Dome. Jamaican Peppa, good to see you in here. He says, the topic says it all, and she will use her hot snatch and manipulation to get that relationship. He sounds like a super simp, Donovan. I agree. I would agree. Shout out to Adrian Warner with the $2 super chat. Shout out to the Mod Squad. Dracax Gaming says, make me a moderator. Dude, listen, man. The quickest way to not become a moderator in the towers is to ask me to make you a moderator. Nigga, you got to put in time, bruh. Like, you got to have game like ETF 42. You got to have tenure like Jamaican Peppa, right? You got to be that upstart ass nigga like V Fervelian. Come on, man. You got to be an OG like my man, Mr. Old School Writer, Simply Deep 1985, who was the first motherfucker in the chat for like 3 straight weeks. Just because you ask for it, are you a woman just asking me for shit that you don't deserve? Like listen, I'm not trying to dig you out here, man, but I've never seen you before. You talking about make me a moderator? I don't know you. I don't know you like that. Come on, man. You should know. Listen, you should know. You should know. Rob Cruz, congrats. V. Fervellian says Nick Foles will perhaps ask for a trade. I hope not, man. It would be very, very nice. Be very, very nice. If he were to re-sign. Yeah, Marcus Profit. No, you're right, Marcus. He said, I thought he tore in LA. Yes. My bad. It wasn't the San Diego Chargers. It was against the LA Rams. Good catch there. Shout out to Donnell. As Wagga Stupid says, Donovan, I'm 22 and in med school, and I'm still around my college campus. Should I hit up frat parties for easy pussy? The girls are younger and more down to fuck. Yeah, of course, dude. Dude, frat houses are pussy buffets. Dude. Like, dude. Yes, go to frat parties, dude. The girls are drunk and just look. Dude, the fucking sorority girls are drunk and just looking for a cock to suck. Like, dude, if you're in the right place at the right time, you're solid. Shout out to JJ Redwood with the $5 super chat. Appreciate that. Yeah, dude, hit those frat houses. All the fucking sorority sisters are all hoes, dude. Fuck every one of them. Rizgeezy40 says, I'm going to have to leave Philly if they win. Come on, man. Don't hate. Appreciate. All right. I'm going to be a little more selective in reading these chats here because my time is short because it is bowling night. Drakax Gaming says, Donovan, I am 15 in school. I like 2 girls that I'm afraid for. Okay. So I'm going to time you out here. Drakax Gaming, I'm putting you in timeout. You're becoming a pain in the ass. Shut the fuck up, listen and learn, and then you can ask questions. Jesus Christ. Fucking 15-year-old. Dude, dude's listened to the show for 15 seconds. He wants to be a fucking mod, and his money's in his drawer. Get the fuck out of here, man. Give me a break. People like drama. Absolutely. Oh my God. Oh, good God. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. All right. Jesus. Oh, Drakax, you talk too goddamn much, dude. Like, seriously, it's not that serious. Olaf Hines, good to see you in here. I haven't seen you in here before. It says, women always have 2 options for dates. Happened to me yesterday. This time, I was option 2. That's how they are, man. That's how they are. By the way, Olaf, go back and listen to episode... Give me a second, because this was a good one. Episode 189, were you her first choice? Were you her first choice or are you her first choice? That is an excellent episode to listen to. That will let you know very quickly if you are plan A or plan B. You never want to be a girl's plan B. Plan B pays, plan A plays. That's how that works. CP says social conditioning, absolutely. Stella Rise says they don't deserve relationships. No, I agree. Oh, Sharp Assist. Putting Drakax Gaming on, putting him up on game. Oh no, KJ Stinkmeter, you just said the S word. Sex dolls, guys. Like, sex dolls are kind of on the rise, man. Like, listen. A guy like me, I can get pussy, so I'm not worried about sex dolls. But goddamn, man, they're getting a lot of run. And bitches are out here hating. Nigga, how if you can't take me out to McDonald's, how you gonna afford a sex doll? Listen, if niggas thirsty enough, they're gonna come up with that goddamn money. Right? Think about this, dude. You got simp-ass niggas out here spending $1,500, $2,000 on bitches they ain't getting pussy from in a single year. They will take that money and buy them a sex doll. Adrian Warner, shout out to you with the had the $2 super chat a little while back. So true, Donovan. 394-1602 says, so true, Donovan. Good on point, especially after that feminist brainwashing women's march weekend, 2018. Yeah, there's a Return of Kings article that actually talks about that. It's actually quite funny. I know, dude. My name says I don't have my girl voice back yet, guys. God damn it. All right, I just got my reminder. That's gonna do it for TSR Live. My thanks to all my super chatters. 2 minute a name, that's a good problem to have. Hopefully I'll go out and shoot something like a 450 series and be done with it. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.